Welcome to the Cool Energy Show.
Cool
on
Energy.
StreetLegalRadio.com.
Hey.
Today we have Jay Honey.
Shelby Raw.
Salam, what's up, y'all?
Mr. Speaks in the building.
Yeah. And we have the Cool Energy Online crew. Today we'll be discussing body enhancements and alterations.
Yes, so that's everything from liposuction,
Butt implants.
breast augmentation,
Removing atoms out.
Botox.
And skin lightening.
You name it.
Noses.
Oh, breast? We said breast?
We did
Did we
say
say
breast.
Did you say breast?
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yeah, he made sure we didn't forget the
We had to
breast.
say that a
He
second
left
time.
the breast
Just
is
in
there,
case.
yes.
What
Right.
about the lip thing, too? You
Yeah,
know?
they're doing
yeah.
that too.
Lip
Yeah.
injection.
They don't want to look like us.
Nose job. You know that's where it come from.
Well, you know that.
So we're going to kick this off. I guess we can start with the liposuction and what's your experience with a procedure that is similar to that, but not quite. What that was?
Yes, a new kind of cutting edge thing is called body contouring.
Body
and it's
contouring.
Yeah, it's basically I want to call it like the poor man's liposuction because it's like liposuction on a budget.
Right.
But it's a procedure that, you know, it's a day procedure. You just go in, you're awake.
Right.
And it's basically like needles where they suck out
Woo.
certain amounts of fat.
Needles. When you say like with a syringe,
Like a
type
turkey
needle?
baster.
Well, like,
Yeah, they
right.
actually they do kind of look like the turkey based a
Wow.
little bit, but the needles it looks like a regular needle that you would, you know, draw blood with.
Right.
But they withdraw like fat from certain areas.
So is this a
Um,
form of liposuction?
Pretty much.
Right.
It is.
I'm all for cheap, but if you're changing your body, they need to take a couple days. I'm cool with it.
Right.
Yeah, take your time.
In and out. Right.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I'm definitely not really into the whole kind of quick fix thing.
Right.
But at a certain point, it started to look like a viable option.
The way it looks
Let's
like.
just say it that way.
It's a fast
You know,
food
right.
liposuction.
Yeah.
exactly.
Sometimes you gotta go fast food.
I mean, when
sometimes.
you're in the entertainment industry, you're looking around and, you know, you're seeing people look a certain way and you're hearing what's popular and what men are into. And there's definitely like this competitive spirit to keep up. And let's be honest, everybody's not shaped the same way. Everybody's not the same size.
Yeah,
so
for
that pressure starts to kind of seep in a little bit. So I looked into it. But after...
I'm glad you looked into it because some people just say put a picture of Halle Berry or Kim Kardashian and say, I want to look like this. Like, you know, you need to look at what you look like and know what looks best on you. If you
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just get it, you know?
Right.
And the thing is, when you go for a consultation, they actually tell you that. Like, don't look at a star and think that you're going to look like that after.
Well, how can they say that when I think the media and stars are why most people are doing it? Like you said, like the entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's all over the, you know, TV, internet, everywhere you turn. You know, you got the Kardashians doing it. You got everybody doing it. So, you know, they're going to be looking at the stars to get it. That's where the ideas come from.
I mean, I'm looking at it like I want them type of results.
Right.
Like, I don't want to look like Joe Schmo.
When you get your body altered, you also need to look at the doctor. You need to look at the reviews on the doctor.
Right.
You need to find out people that got it done from the doctor. And see how their experience was. You don't want your butt popping as you walking down the street.
The back alley.
Yeah, and what made me look into it is my sister was actually talking about like going to the Dominican Republic and doing one of those like kind of back alley. You can get your butt and your breast done for 10
Fix a
G's.
flat butt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
fix a flat,
those kind of procedures are really cheap down there, and they don't have the same kind of regulations that they have in the States, and it's dangerous. Didn't Kanye's mom die from complications or something?
Yes,
similar
she did.
to that. So that is not an option, as far as I'm concerned. That's insane.
And that's what made me want to look into it. Not necessarily like, okay, I'm gonna do this, but I wanted to show my sister, like, if you are gonna look into it, like, do it the right way. Go to an actual doctor. Do your research. Like, don't just, you know, go to the Dominican Republic. Market.
Well, I will say this: my mind is always on money. And a lot of these people from the research I have been doing, they take out credit card loans. No, save up your money and get it done.
Right.
Don't take out no loan on a high interest rate and you be paying for your titties for breasts.
Right.
For 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
They're not even good for 15 years though. Well, you got to get them done again in 10.
Yeah, you got.
Right. So you got to re-up in 10 years. That's wow. Okay.
Oh, come on, that
wow.
Yeah.
So you got to just keep getting sucked.
Yeah, there's maintenance involved.
Right.
They have extended plan. They have extended lives. A long-term plan.
Eat right, exercise.
Yeah, that's
the extended plan.
That's the extended plan.
Pretty much.
What do y'all think is too? What do you think the amount that's excessive?
The amount
of spending
like
on plastic surgery.
Anything for me, I don't have the money to put into any amount.
If you did.
Ah, shit. A couple thousand, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was looking into it, I was like 3 to 5 stacks. If I'm going to do this.
Right.
You know, like that's tax income money.
Right.
That's 10 years worth of looking good for $3,000. All right, gotcha. You figure, guys get the haircut. Say you're gonna get your hair done. So you figure 10 years of that. $3,000.
Well, equate that to how much is gym membership. How much is gym membership for 10 years? And how much would that plastic surgery be? And just look at those amounts.
You're right. You could pay $500 for a treadmill too.
It kind of makes sense. Oh yeah. You lift the core is about a couple thousand. Yeah, well, you lift the core. Or Zumba classes. What Zumba classes like?
Same thing. Same like a membership.
Fitness like $10.
$10 a month.
Yeah.
So I guess it evens itself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
But you go in one day and come out.
Well, some people look at it like, say if they gain weight within 5 years, it's probably going to take them, say, 7 years to lose it. That's how some people think. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, if you can afford it, do it. That's how I feel.
But I think that's a really good point that you bring up, Talal. Like, if you can afford it, it's not something that you should be financing and setting yourself back. Like, that's just adding more insult to injury.
Right.
If you can afford it, like, if that's something you really want to do, save up for it. Like, and do that. Like, make that sacrifice.
It really depends on where the person's priorities are with that type of procedure. I mean, I know that everybody has something that they want to enhance.
Right.
And I mean, do we really, or take down a little bit or decrease? Do we really want to be setting aside trust funds to get our ass
to fix your body
fixed? So
what are some
something
good
that don't
examples
last anyway?
Of plastic surgery?
Good examples?
Yeah, good examples.
Well,
plastic surgery.
Well, to me, a good example is when I can't tell.
Oh, okay.
It needs to look natural.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's been a couple. I think.
But what do you do though? You go on vacation and you come back.
You need to go into hiding for a few months.
No, you know how them girls they cut their hair super short, and then they come outside next day with their hair on
the knees,
like 30 inch. Remy.
I took this straight from the horse.
Yeah, I think a gradual change is pretty good. There are a lot of people out there that have work done. One of my idols, Queen Latifah, has a little work done. I mean, I don't know if she's publicly come out and said that, but
I think she did.
You can see the old pictures and the nose area looks a little different, and she looks fabulous.
Yeah, she does.
That's a good example.
You know who looked bad at first, but then she started looking good, and I think that's how a lot of people are in real life. Star Jones, she looked crazy.
Right.
She definitely
did. But then she started.
Then she grew into it.
You get your average. You know what I mean? But
I think that's because she took the enhancement part and then she also changed her life to go with it. She didn't just think, okay, I'm gonna make this fix and then go back to however I was before.
I'm gonna keep it real. My mom's best friend always gets liposuction. Always.
Wow.
And she'll get it. She'll look small. Then by say 8 months, she'll look like her again. You know, herself.
So
herself.
Yeah, she looks like herself.
Fills it in after.
Yeah, so it's like, why do it?
Why are you doing that?
If you're going to do it, you got to be committed to changing your eating habits.
And keeping it up, being able to maintain it.
Right. Then like the lap band thing, I mean, they take it off and then you can get it sized for your meals.
How does that work?
Oh,
well, they put a band. They put a band on your stomach, and I think that if you're finding that you're not getting enough food or something like that, they can go in.
They can fill it with fluid.
It's like elastic or something like that, and they can the size of it. You know what I'm saying? How small your stomach is, or make it bigger so you can eat more or less.
I have a coworker that's actually had it. And she's been successful with it.
Right.
But it's because it restricts you from eating.
Right.
Like if she eats too much, her stomach physically can't hold it and she'll get sick.
Right. Is that a good thing?
So,
not really.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing for her because she's forced to not be able to overeat.
Right. So it
but I mean,
the size of your stomach basically.
To me, on a mental level though, like if I'm doing something that takes away the fact that I have to be in control, like I no longer have to think about what I'm eating or anything. I could eat chips and everything because it's not going to matter.
Right.
That's not the lifestyle I want to live either.
Right. Yeah. No, I think I would be a little bit too free.
Well, I see a lot of women doing this. And maybe y'all have done it before, like the Spanx thing and the body magic thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people get. Does that work?
Well, that just
that is
alien, like
it's not,
girdle.
Yeah, like change your body.
It's like my lady will wear it. Like
see, but that's just for a night. Okay. That's for you to go out and put on a nice gown or dress, and to smooth out. You know, the little lumps. Smooth the lady
lumps. Like sandpaper the way
I'm just saying. But I'm sure when you be looking at her, it be looking nice and svelte.
Look good, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah.
So that's all it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's it's like probably unhealthy.
Like a struggle when she put it
on. Oh yeah,
it is. She got to paint it or squeeze it.
Yes, you are sausage in your body. You're sausage in your body. You're like stuffing
everything.
Your fat and your lumps and the good parts of yourself into something smaller. To make it look more streamlined,
like
and more appealing,
like an ace band that just that's not something you can wear all the time.
Yeah,
so that's what the Spanx is like. That.
Well, see,
Tris, go ahead with the male example of the Spanx.
Yeah, you know, some back on that one. You know what I'm saying? I got you, my brother.
Now I get it.
Right? Yeah.
And that is a form of enhancing and altering the way your body looks, but it's not as invasive as a surgery or something like that, because all women do some kind of contouring. It's makeup and hair, perms, relaxers. And I mean,
males out here be getting their texturized.
Say what now?
Wait a minute. Can we talk about the Beijing though?
Oh, the Beijing.
Can we talk about the Beijing though?
Beijing.
Shorty love. I'm like Shorty love.
Break down the Beijing for us, please.
Beijing is when you say my hair is like dark brown. I say I wanted my shape up to look extra sharp. I get it edged out right here, real black.
Steve Harvey used to.
Yeah, a lot of people go for their mustaches, shape up the whole nine.
Super, Indian dark. This special dye that comes from India.
But super black. It look crazy though.
Right.
It look crazy.
I don't know. I done seen it look good.
On some, I think it depends on the person you are. Like I know for me, it wouldn't look right. I would look crazy out here. But for like
somebody who has like really dark hair, who is like really meticulous about how they look, like they're really well put together, I think it looks good. But it can't be like your average Joe on the corner. Like
because I've seen some really crispy shape ups, and it might have been Beijing, and I didn't realize it. But it looks like Dracula. Like if the shape up is too tight, it's too sharp. Yes,
got it sharp.
Like an eyeliner or something around your hairline.
Yeah, it can look like that.
Yeah, it's Dracula style, so that's what that is.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
So there is some male alterations as well.
Right. Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all for alterations. If you want to look a certain way and it makes you feel good about yourself, I say do it. You know, that's how I stand.
Alterations to boost the self-esteem, huh?
As long as it's not too invasive. I don't know. I'm on the surgery tip. I don't know, y'all. It's a little shaky for me.
Yeah.
Well, grounds for me.
I think we're going to go ahead and play a little bit of music for now, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about like your favorite celebrities. We'll talk about who has successful alterations and
who don't look good.
All right,
so y'all stay tuned. We'll be back with that.
Check out these sounds.
Be back.
And welcome back to the Cool Energy Show. Today we are discussing Body Enhancements and Alterations.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yes. And if you're just now tuning in, you've already missed some foolery and all of that.
Right. I got put on to the Beijing, man. I really didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
I really
a lot of people in Philly get that though.
Yeah,
a lot
Chicago.
Chicago, Philly. It's happening in Baltimore a lot now.
Yeah. ATL and Houston.
ATL definitely. Any place down south. It's like it ain't
the Beijing.
Listen, I laugh when I see it, but I mean, to each his own.
And that's just to keep it in mind that alterations are not just a woman-dominated thing. There's also things for men to do.
I mean, that's for the man that want to have his hair laid. You know, that's the man that got on the sports waves and they got the two do-rags on, you know, with the tail hanging out.
Two do-rags. Because you need that double wig.
You need the double wig. You need that 360.
100 brushes. You know what I'm saying? That's what they used to do.
On that Chicago flow. You know.
And then your hair will wave automatically. 100 brushes.
I ain't got time for that. I just want to wake up, brush my hair, and be out the door.
So let's go ahead and move along to our favorite celebrities. So let's talk about, who's getting it in on the good tip for the alterations and who's not looking so good.
Right. Well, let's see.
Should we do good or bad first?
Good or bad first.
We cool. Let's do good. Let's do some good. Let's do some good people.
All right, Jay. I know you got a favorite.
Yeah. She looks fantastic.
She looks wholesome.
Yes, and she
did
it in a natural sense. It might also be a contributing factor. Might also be the doctors that she picked.
That's true.
Did she get a breast reduction?
She did get a breast reduction.
Yeah, she was public with that.
Oh yeah,
she wasn't public with the rest.
Yes. Yeah,
public with the.
She definitely had the reduction. The breast reduction. And
which is helping.
Yes,
right. Yeah,
it's helping.
And I think she looks a curvy woman, more balanced.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right.
She said it helped her back. And
I can agree.
Which makes a lot of sense. But it is a prime example of how it can be done the right way. And you got to deal with a doctor that can deal with your body.
Right.
It seems like also in our community, that might be an issue too, that, African Americans go to people that deal with typically white patients.
Yes, that's a good point.
And their plastic surgeries come out looking crazy, especially the nose and lips.
The nose, definitely. You cannot be African American and have a pointy nose.
Right.
It just doesn't go. I don't understand why anyone thinks that looks well.
Right. Queen Latifah face.
Right. And that might be contributing because some of these doctors, they're not used to dealing with our faces. And so they say, okay, well, we'll give you the Peter Pan and you come out looking crazy. And they look
and that's what I don't understand because, in the black community, as far as when you get your hair done, you don't go to a white salon.
Right.
Hello.
No. So why would you pick a doctor that is not,
let's keep it real. How many black plastic surgeons are there out there in comparison to white?
You gotta go to Atlanta.
Or Asian or Middle Eastern doctors.
Right.
But they don't have to be black in order to specialize in working with black patients.
That's why I would need to see the work that they have done.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Let me see your resume.
If you want to do it, do it right.
Like the car facts. Check the surgery facts.
Now for my primary care health.
Exactly. Exactly.
I need to read you up.
You got that. You are not going to touch me.
No, for real. Everybody listening, whenever you are going to a doctor, just type in their name and look it up. I forgot the name of the website. I can't think of it right now, but they have a review on doctors.
Exactly.
And trust me, people put that stuff on there. So check that out.
And it's like your health, so take it as seriously, we joking around and we saying the car facts, but seriously, if you taking that time to, for a vehicle, this is your body, this is the vehicle you're living in. Mm-hmm. So why wouldn't you, check that out?
Check the facts, check the surgery facts.
Yes.
So back to good examples. Talal, I think you were talking about Kelly.
I think Kelly Rowland has the best plastic surgery right now, because if you look at Destiny's Child, she was a tiny girl, and she always was a workout junkie, but it's not like she got this crazy booty and these crazy breasts.
Right.
You know what I mean? It fits her frame. You know what I'm saying? It fits her frame.
I honestly didn't know that she had any work done.
Right. And that's how it should be. Like, it's an enhancement.
I agree. If anybody gets it, don't go overboard. Check your doctors, you know what I mean? Look at their work that they've done. And don't overdo it.
Well, Jay was just discussing Queen Latifah, which I think is a good person. And I think, in my opinion, Kelly Rowland is a good person.
Person. She's a good example.
Right.
I mean, she started very small, very thin and petite. And she still is. And she got plastic surgery. Right. It looks natural. It doesn't look stupid. She didn't overdo it.
Right.
Her breast fits her. Because I think everybody got a cavity. Like you can't see what I'm saying.
You're almost
like my chest can't be on the table where I stand. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got
well, mine are. All right.
Yes, I will give props to Kelly Rowland because, like I said, I did not know that she had any work done. It looks extremely natural. I say go girl because that must also be attributed to her doing her research,
her lifestyle,
and also she gets a lot of exercise because she's a hell of a performer. She puts in her work,
and she does exercise.
She does actually keep a fit lifestyle. So even though she got a little touch up, a little tweak here, she still looks good and pulls it off. Yeah. And so I definitely give kudos to her.
Yeah. Kelly, if you're listening, I doubt if you are.
She's listening.
You never know.
Just don't touch your face, because I think that's when they
that's when they start looking crazy. That's when it gets all messed up.
No Botox parties and like that.
But real talk for Kelly, I think the thing to keep in mind is that she worked out hard, had a good looking body anyway.
Oh,
and she just added a little bit more to what she couldn't get naturally. And that to me, if it's going to make sense at all, that's the way it makes sense to me.
Yeah, I would agree. What I mean? If you need a little bit of help. It's not overboard, you know what I mean? Do your background and not overboard.
Right.
Well, let's get another good person out there.
Another good.
I don't know. Can we show the men some love? Are there any good examples of guys?
Yeah, y'all said that he had to work.
Listen. We cannot talk about LL.
His face has been the same for a long time, though.
I'm loving it.
You think
I'm loving
good
it.
Good teams and good doctors. That's
a good doctor.
I believe
that's doctors. I'm gonna give you an example.
Well, then what about Pharrell?
No, I'm gonna give you an example. Him too.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give you an example. You see like a Nas, right? Nas still looks youthful. But he looks older than Illmatic.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. True.
Exactly. See, LL got the same face. Yeah, that's a good
I would beg to differ, though. He looks older to me. Really? That's why he don't have no facial hair. Like, he's trying to do certain things to make himself.
I think Botox. I think he's got Botox.
Really? Listen,
I believe LL does the Botox thing.
I can't go with that.
I don't want to believe.
I'm sorry. LL eats clean. Yeah, he works out every day.
Right.
Like, he lives a very healthy lifestyle.
The Botox isn't supposed to be too unhealthy, though. I think the shots in the cheeks.
I don't know. To me, he doesn't look perfect. He just looks
well. You go to your local personal trainer, and although they eat well, they age just like we all
Everybody,
do. He got a good doctor.
Some people, look at the dude from P90X. I don't know his name is whatever. P90X. Dude. He's 50. No, he's Insanity.
Insanity.
But he's 55. He don't look 55 at all.
55, but you didn't see him when he was 30.
Right. Have you seen his 30?
It's a progression.
Listen, you might as well name somebody else. I'm not saying that LL has some Botox.
I can't win with that.
So did LL get surgery or not?
We is not settling that debate here.
All day. I just think he had it.
I think the Botox. I'm pretty sure those Botox shots, those cheeks.
Let's move on to someone who we know had work.
Okay.
Good or bad work? We're still figuring good.
Well, I can't think of anybody good.
Bad outweigh right.
Yeah, I can't think.
Yeah, well, males don't come out and say that they.
Bruce Jenner is coming out and saying it.
Bruce Jenner.
They ain't even gotta say it.
He looked like somebody's
He looks
auntie
or something. Yeah. He looks like an alien. He got the.
Yeah. He does. Like he just did too much.
Right. Mannequin.
Yeah,
mannequin. It's saying that he's addicted to it the way that other stars, rest in peace, were.
Yeah, he looked like his daughters. I think he's trying to look like his daughters.
Well, he's got his hair dyed at the ends.
Yeah, he looked like his daughters.
With his ponytail now. I can't even get with
He's got orange tips.
He got the ombre. That's what it's called. The ombre.
No Adam's apple, the orange tips.
Right. Well, listen, him and Chris broke up,
right?
So we don't know what might be coming from Bruce.
We don't know why. The helicopters may not be the only thing he's flying with.
Bruce! I didn't know Bruce. Right. I didn't know Bruce had the tips. I gotta pull that up.
His face look crazy.
It does.
You can pull your face but so much. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can pull it but so much.
I feel like he's a victim of, like, he went and did something and it didn't turn out right.
Right.
So he tried to go back and did something else, and that just messed something else up, and he kept going.
I think it's a lifestyle, like a LA lifestyle. A lot of people want to keep up and look a certain way. Like, I'm gonna give an example of a bad one real quick, just off topic, but Vivica Fox. I saw an interview on her. She was discussing that, about plastic surgery, that she has to keep up. She has to go to these, casting calls and get jobs, and she don't want to be a mom. She don't want to be a grandmother on a radio show. Not a radio show, but a movie or a TV show. Every time she gets picked,
she might want to consider that.
She look good since Kill Bill.
Yeah, she went overboard somewhere. When she first started getting it, you could have named her.
Like,
that she was.
You couldn't really tell in the beginning when she was doing it, but then it's like it kept going.
Yeah,
too far.
And it wasn't good.
Too far. The cheek area is really stiff.
Too defined. Yeah, like it doesn't look
like herself anymore.
She got mothballs in her. Like mothballs in her cheeks.
I would have said the chipmunk, maybe. He said mothballs.
Damn.
Because mothballs stink. So
shit. Like she looks like she got a mouthful of stink.
Right? It looks like she's smelling something all the time.
Maybe from her own mouth.
My goodness.
It's a little more than Botox. You said that's not the gel shots in there.
And then she black and got the lips done.
Yeah, that's too much.
If our lips ain't big enough.
Right.
Team too much. Ooh, Vivica. I mean, for real.
Well, we should move on, I guess.
Can we talk about good old Al Sharpton? Reverend Al Sharpton.
Can we talk about Al? I didn't know. I don't think that Al has it. Al is a vegan now, vegetarian. I just think he just took his weight down. He's still doing something with the hair alterations. I
don't know, but I feel like where was his progress pictures?
Yeah.
I just feel like one day he showed up as 300. Skinny Al.
Right. One day he 300, the next day he a baby cat.
Right.
He lost 170 pounds.
Yeah,
like 170 pounds. Like that is some gradual.
From vegan diet?
We don't know.
I know we're not experts, right? But say if you lose 170 pounds, like skin has elasticity, right?
Right. It should be hanging.
Right. It is hanging. Look at that.
Come on. You had to have something.
See now he just look like an old man with some wrinkles on his neck, and they look like.
But some of these, he looks really good.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's saying he doesn't look good. Like he definitely looks healthier.
Dapper. Yes.
And
definitely
you think he look healthy?
Yeah.
Right there.
He looks better than his 370 pound self before.
Right. You think he look good like that right there?
I think when he was in the middle, when he first got the surgery.
I think in the middle, he looked good, like when he was transitioning.
Let's keep in mind, people are listening. They're not looking at the pictures
we're talking about. The memories.
We are pulling up a big Al, a medium Al, and a slim Al.
Right.
So we are comparing the three Als. And I say Slim Al looks like a very dapper, mature gentleman.
Older man.
I like him slimmed down. I'm not believing that he got something. Maybe he got it tucked after he lost it.
Nah, no. I'm feeling like he had some gastric, some lap band.
One of the first.
He had to have something because that was too quick of a transition.
I would have to do a little more research and see pictures before and after.
Okay,
like,
the transition.
Would it look really fast?
I don't think the pictures
to me.
They're not there. Because
they're not there.
Got it. Okay.
Well.
Al, let us know what you did.
Well, let's. Well,
sir.
Well, look.
We'll go ahead and wrap up this part of the show and kick you off to some good music here on Street Legal Radio. Yeah. Stay tuned to the Cool Energy Show.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, and you are tuned into the Cool Energy Show here on Street Legal Radio, and we're gonna finish our conversation about body alterations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna move into reality TV.
Reality.
Yes, I wanted to hit on reality TV because I am an avid watcher of all different types of shows, and I've noticed that a lot of the sisters on there have humongous butts, and I'm fascinated with it. Not well, you're in a perverted way.
But why they gotta have
it? It's like everyone. I mean, Candy, Phaedra. Then you take it over to Love and Hip Hop, and I mean, basically everyone on a reality show, especially when it comes to the sisters, is curvy and extra bootylicious.
Right.
Yeah. Well, so you gotta go with the time.
Even when it comes to not the sisters, they're getting it. So,
right.
You know, that's like, you know, it's just like the end thing for reality TV.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, they don't even make enough money for that.
Right.
Where do these asses come from?
They don't, because I hear that checks is like $1,000 an episode.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What?
I think in the beginning it's like that.
For the
first season, they don't make anything because they don't know if the show is going to be popular.
It's like a pilot.
Right. But once the popularity of the show takes off, then they start asking.
Still, it ain't enough money.
Right. I should. You know what? We should do an experiment and see when they first debut on these reality shows. How does the ass expand? The ass expansion ratio. The ass expansion ratio.
I think it's according to your popularity.
Right, let's take K. Michelle. K. Michelle.
And I mean, she a country.
She's grown like her ass has grown?
Yeah, it's grown. Her ass is grown.
A little too grown.
Her breasts
if you can see it from the front.
you can see it from around the damn corner.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah,
it's too much. I'm a man.
I'm a fan of how it look in them bodysuits, though. I'm sorry, like sometimes I be like, if I had all that, I'd be in a bodysuit.
You talking about the all white
cat suit? She had on that all white.
She looked crazy.
She was giving it up.
How do you clean that? Like, how do you clean that?
I'm sure you two.
Wait, what are you talking about? Cleaning the ass or the suit? Like, wait,
I'm talking about your body. How do you
reach? You spread. I'm sorry. I mean,
I think YouTube has a couple of videos floating around.
That's a legit question.
How do you clean your new buttocks?
That's crazy. That's a lot of soap, yo.
Yeah, it is.
Body wash. Bottle body wash.
She going to Sam's Club for just a pack of soap for her butt.
Daily supply. She has to go to BJ's.
I'm sure she has a regimen.
Yeah. You
worked around it, literally.
I think that she's fine with her cleanliness.
Loofah on a stick.
Yeah.
Like a back scratcher.
Yeah.
With a sponge on it.
It looks like her butt is just going to fall. So she's going to have to keep getting it done.
He said fall.
I mean, it's for real.
No, but seriously, they do look like they're sometimes like it's sagging a little too much. Like it's weighing down.
A little too much.
So could that, I mean,
I don't want you sitting next to me on the plane with a butt like that.
Nah.
I don't.
Why?
Yes, you do.
What can happen to Lau?
Huh?
What do you think can happen?
That's going to seep over in your seat.
You're going to be in my seat.
And he would love that.
You better pay
that would be a problem.
Hey, Michelle better be paying for 2 airplane tickets.
Yeah, she need one for each cheek. We different.
The seats are small enough.
Yeah,
I'm always like, I don't want to really touch the person next to me.
Comfortable in
we love you, though.
Right.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, Michelle, I hope you are tuning in. We love you.
She's the only one I really like.
Sing a song about this cool energy.
Right.
So we're going to go ahead. I've already touched on the reality show, and I really strongly believe that they put an emphasis on sisters' butts on the reality TV.
Well, I think they follow the trends though. Like butts is hot right now.
Right.
That's what people are into.
Yeah.
So if you want your show to be popular, you gotta have some asses on it.
Like on Atlanta show, I think this Kenya versus Phaedra with the donkey booty. I mean, people want the donkey booty.
Well, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I be in the gym on that little machine where you kick the leg back. I do it every day trying to get my little dunk on.
I mean, I must increase our butts.
But see, the thing is, sisters have naturally beautiful booties.
Mm-hmm.
To me,
some more than others.
That was so much.
Right, he did like pride.
I really feel that. I really feel that, and I don't understand.
Ladies,
why.
if you can see Talal's face right
now, it's so sincere. He really loves that.
I mean, I really feel that way, but why continue to F your butt up?
Right. Well, the reason women are doing it is the look on your face that you just had.
Yes.
We want to inspire that type of face, Talal.
Feel it in
you know, I want a man to be describing my donk like that.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I think it's. I don't even think it's the size of the booty, honestly, because I think it's how you wear it. Because say if you wear a good jean, right, and it hugs your booty real tight. You know,
ladies, if you don't have a donk, get you some jeans with pockets on them. I'm telling you, it is a tip. Yeah. I use it all the time. Trust me.
So pockets are the secret.
Yeah, and if you can get the pockets with the button, that helps even more.
Honey.
What the hell is that?
That's like a padded spank.
No, that's
they do have those. They do have those.
That's the booty pop. Okay.
I've never tried that.
But see, here's my thing.
If
my lady wear that and I go home with her, and we about to get it on, and I take off her pants and she got that on,
that's false advertising.
I'm walking out the door. That's saying about relationship.
Okay, but what if you meet her without it,
right?
And then she knows you like them, and she gets that so that she looks good in the dress.
Yeah, when she goes
would you be okay with her wearing it then?
You know what? I would say she should excuse herself to the restroom and say, let me change it to something comfortable. You know, like back in the old days.
Ladies,
you know
listen to the etiquette here.
Yeah, like back,
follow the booty
that's how
etiquette.
You say it. It's all how you finesse your words. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we can't get in the love making, and I feel a pass.
Something extra there.
Love making. So ladies,
like, what is this?
If you want the love making, you need to follow the proper booty
Don't wear
etiquette.
the hubba. The hubba, honey. It's not welcome, remember, to Laos camp.
I mean, keep it real, ladies. I mean, when y'all was growing up, did y'all have problems like, well, all of y'all are well endowed, but you know, some ladies that put toilet tissue in their breasts and all of that, and all that stuff when they're growing up. You know what I mean? Yeah. They gotta know when to take it out. You know, don't take it out when about to get it in.
Right. You know, I've never had to do that, but I'm saying I definitely do dress to enhance what looks good and hide what does not.
Right.
So I get proper bras that make them sit up. Right. I wear proper jeans that suck it all together and make it look a little, popping.
There's other options than surgery. Right.
Yeah. So it's still all you, but it's just
you know how to present it.
Strategically placed
that good.
In a good...
Oh yes. Strategic placement, ladies. That's what we're about. Strategic placement.
I'm learning some stuff from y'all too. All right.
Survey likes that.
So we talked about reality shows. What about Tamar? We haven't discussed her.
Right. She look crazy.
Yeah, she's all around. That's not even ass. That is
gotten stuff.
Face
done. At least noses. I know all of them got noses.
She really looked like a Muppet out here. She looked crazy.
Yeah.
Like her face looks crazy. And her natural self is pretty.
I've seen her.
And it kills me that they show like their old photos and stuff. Like, you don't think we not comparing?
Right.
She looks crazy.
I think all of them have enhanced their noses.
She got the mothball cheeks.
Yeah, they all look it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
mothball cheeks. We need to copyright that because Talal has said that a couple times.
You know, like
the mothball cheeks.
Like she smells something all
.com.
But I've seen Tamar look good sometimes.
She does, but
she kind of tilts her head.
I think she over makeup. She wear too much makeup. That's what make her look bad.
Yeah, well, it's part of Hollywood glam. Yeah, you know how they do. Divas, they got it. No, you're not.
I ain't feeling it too much makeup thing.
Well, we do need to talk about makeup because makeup is an alteration as well. It's not surgery. It is. And I mean, let me just put it out there. I'm an avid makeup aficionado.
Yeah, right.
I love makeup, and I think it's beautiful. Yes, beats to the gods. I definitely pride myself on that. But you need to be able to have a natural look.
Yeah, right.
If you're doing it to change the complete composition of your face, that's a little something else because you can. There's contouring makeup that can completely change the size of your nose. It can make your face look slimmer. You could be a different shade if you want. I mean, you can have a tan. There's all sorts of things. But I think you should try to keep it natural. Again, just enhance what you have naturally.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, for me, from a male perspective, I personally don't have a problem when ladies wear makeup. I just don't like when my complexion, I'm brown skinned. You got a brown skin body with a light skin face.
She the new definition of two-tone.
You know what I mean? Two-tone on these streets.
See, then we get into a whole nother subject about getting the correct color for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a tough job to allow that lady.
It's an art, though.
Yeah, it is an art.
And that's why if you don't know how to do it, get somebody who does.
I agree with
there's
the art.
professionals.
Yeah, but that comes from people just going to Rite Aid or Walgreens or something and picking out a foundation, some Wet n Wild real quick that's on sale, and they didn't really have it matched.
That's true, though. You gotta match it.
Everybody got the coins for that.
No, but listen,
they will match you for free.
Listen, you can still do Wet n Wild. I have all sorts of makeup from MAC to Bobbi Brown to some, Rite Aid makeup.
Right.
But you said a really good point, Jay, about getting it professionally matched.
Right.
You can go to MAC and have them tell you what your shade is, and then you go and buy the lesser expensive brand, of that shade. But have a professional help you so you ain't out here being two-tone, making Talal all hot and bothered and upset.
That's good you noticed.
I feel like you ain't happy
what
with
color
yourself
are you?
when you got a light skinned face and a brown skinned body. I think that's crazy.
It is crazy.
You ain't happy with yourself.
It's not just throwing some chapstick. I'm
so disappointing that your face is just two-toned
and not for nothing, ladies. I mean, take this as a Shelby Raw tip. You can go very far with just some eyeliner and some lip gloss. You do not have to do a whole lot. If you are washing your face properly, just throw on a little bit of eyeliner. It'll make the eyes pop, and a little bit of lip gloss.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Men appreciate the simple things anyway. They're not really looking for all of that.
We do a lot of glitz and glamour and put on and
they don't even matter.
Men ain't even paying for
They don't even care
for other women.
Right.
We are putting on for other women.
I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story real quick, right?
So.
I'm gonna tell y'all a real quick story. Me and my girl went out on a date, right? She put on some eyelashes because she don't really have real long eyelashes. So this whole time she blinking crazy. And she's like, yo, no, nothing different. I'm like, I don't see nothing. What's
You don't know nothing.
She did like this. Take off the
No!
I was like, oh.
Lash in front of you?
No, I mean, we have that type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? But what does it matter? You know what I'm saying?
Is she gonna take off something? What else is she gonna take off?
Well, we have that type
I'm gonna get you like she gonna take off the wig.
I say all that to say is some things that we really just don't notice.
You know
what I'm saying?
Right. Don't could care less.
Right. It's all in the confidence. The natural you are, the sexier you are, the confidence you have in yourself.
Right.
We cool with it.
Right.
You know?
Right. So at the end of the day, it's really seeming like all of these alterations are not necessary.
There you go.
Cat Williams said, you need to, be at one with your star.
Be perfectly
I'm just
imperfect.
saying.
Be you, boo.
Wow.
So
we mentioned Cat Williams though. Talking about laid hair. Talking about some alterations of texture.
Oh shoot.
But we love him now.
Alterations with men. We can talk about hair and men's hair when we get back. We can play a little game with y'all when we come back too.
All right. We're gonna play a little bit of real or not.
All right. Stay tuned, y'all.
And we are back. You are tuned into Cool Energy, live on Street Legal Radio. Yep. So now we're going to go ahead and get into a little bit of fun.
Let's play a game, y'all.
All right. We're going to play a game
I'm going to take the votes, all right?
All right.
So you just name them all.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to play this game. It's called Real or Not.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to name a celebrity. And everybody on the Cool Energy team is going to say who they think is real or not. Okay. All right? Talal's going to tally up the votes. And at the end, we're going to tell you who is real and who is not. All right. So our first category is butts. We know that, that's the in thing. Who has a real butt, who does not. First up is K. Michelle. Real or not? Is the butt real or not?
I will give K. Michelle real. Simply
the butt?
I say her butt is real. I think it's because like we said, she's from the South. So I think she's just eating well. I mean, she's not a small girl. So she's kind of proportioned. It's a lot of proportion in the back area. But I'll give her real. All
right, Triss.
I would give K. Michelle a big knot.
Okay.
One of the biggest knots. This is the proportions of it just not fitting properly. I'm sorry.
No?
Yeah, Southern girl is one thing. It's a little bit off there.
Okay, so I guess I'll have to be the tiebreaker for the ladies. I'm going to say that at one point it was real, but now it is not.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. K. Michelle's butt is ridiculous. I ain't hating. I love you, K. Like, you be working them jumpsuits.
Her music real, but the butt ain't.
But the butt, no.
Real music, which we love, but not.
All right, so let's move on. Another one that is highly debated is Nicki Minaj. So is the butt real or not?
Absolutely fake. I'm sorry, Nicki. No, girl. We seen the old footage. You went from chicklet to damn juicy fruit. I don't know. It's just she went from small to triple XL like overnight, and I think it was a perfect and genius marketing scheme because it definitely gained you a lot of fans after they saw what you look like. So I don't fault you for that, but it's absolutely fake.
I must agree, and you put it well. Fake all the way.
Nika is my girl.
I love her.
I love Nicki, and she is killing the game.
But
what
about her butt?
What's up with the butt?
That thing is not real at all.
Not real
at all.
It look good, but it ain't real. Though.
Right. I mean, she be wearing that thing, but it ain't real.
And it's not too, as bad as others.
Okay. So let's move on. All right. What about Beyonce? Is the butt real or not? Yeah, this is a little bit more difficult.
Not talk about King Beyonce. No.
See, hold up. I gotta interrupt y'all real quick. Now we all know Beyonce is the queen of the world and all that thing y'all always say, and that's fine.
Beyonce, yeah.
But let's keep it real on this show. Please keep it real. Look at Destiny's Child and look at Beyonce.
Right.
I'm sorry, she don't got enough of a butt for us to be saying it ain't real.
See, this is I believe it's both.
Ain't enough squats in the world.
I believe she
wears both. But it's not my vote.
I think it's real.
Okay.
Her hair, no, but I think the booty is real. I think the butt's real.
With Beyonce, it goes from different sizes. It depends on what she has on. If she has on the leotard, no, it's not real.
I feel like Beyonce.
If she has on her dresses, then that's when she puts the face. I think she's a hubba.
Beyonce.
Yeah, she's a hubba honey.
Booty pop.
Yeah,
Beyonce also knows the Shelby magic. She knows how to dress up her butt.
Right.
I feel like she knows how to dress to make it look how she needs it to look. And if you look at how she poses in photos, she toots that thing up. Okay. That's all that is. I think it's real.
Killing us.
I think it's real.
Uplifter. She's an uplifter.
Wicked art. She did in the videos.
The divots, the pose.
Yeah, give it to him, B.
She pops it.
I say real
for Beyonce.
So B got real.
All right, another highly debated. I mean, this has been going on since back in Living Color days.
Oh wow.
Jennifer Lopez. Is the butt real or not?
Y'all better not talk about my J-Lo.
I will also give our Latina sister a real. I'll give her a real. She's had a butt for a minute now, and she's a dancer. And dancers, they have bodies that are kind of statuesque and kind of stallion-like sometimes.
Right.
So I think she's putting the work, and it's a real butt.
Living Color, the butt's been there the same way. I think Jennifer Lopez real, Latin, so,
right.
Yeah, I don't think it's changed much. No, I mean, I think it's more pronounced in certain photos or videos. But again, I think she knows how to just enhance it and make it look a certain way. But I'm going to have to say real for that one.
You got all 3 votes for real on that.
Yep.
So, I mean, we can't talk about butts without talking about this next person, Kim Kardashian.
Kim, how you wash that butt? Kardashian.
So, is the butt real or not?
Oh, I can't associate her with real in any way, so I would say no.
Damn. Jay got harsh on her.
Jay, I'm sorry, Kim. Girl, no. No, I'm going to say no, because nothing about her is real in any way, shape, or form.
I think definitely not.
She gets a bad rap.
Yeah, definitely not. Middle Eastern or whatever. No, it's not.
Miss Stress says no.
This is a little bit tougher. I think my final vote is going to have to be not. Because it looks a little too perfect at times. Like, it just looks a little too pronounced. I don't know, just something about it don't rub me as real. Like, I don't know.
Let me ask y'all this while we're talking about butts, though. Is a lift, do y'all consider that real or not? A lift.
Butt lift?
Yes, because your ass needed to be lifted.
It's nothing.
It's still phony. I'm sorry.
It's still phony to y'all.
Well, if that's the case, take my ass and lift it and see what niggas will start thinking.
That's one of those options.
Okay, all right. So Kim Kardashian is a no all the way.
Yeah, I'm saying no.
Not real.
Nada.
The final person that we have under real or not for the butt is Tyra Banks.
Don't get mad, y'all.
Tyra Banks.
TT, yes, TT, yes. Yes, TT, yes.
And what would Jay say?
I say yes. Yeah. I believe it's real. She's a model. She's conscious of her body and aging, and she knows the secrets to lifting the butt. And like you said, she poses, to enhance and make it look good. And she knows all those model tricks, and it looks fabulous. And I say yes.
Yeah, I'm going to give her a yes as well. Because she's really not like a small woman. She has to work at it. I don't see much extra there. I'll give her a yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this one's unanimous. I think it's pretty proportioned to her body, and it changes according to like how big or small she is. So that leads me to believe that it is real.
Just like the rest.
Okay.
All right. So
look, that was the butts.
Right.
All right. Let me tally it up.
All right.
So K Michelle. I'm sorry, but that was a no. Nicki Minaj, easy no. Queen Beyonce is real.
Yes.
J-Lo, y'all better said it was real.
Yes.
Kim K is an easy no. And Tyra Banks is an easy yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's move on to the what?
We're going to move on to the face now.
That's very controversial.
Very controversial. I mean, some of the ladies in this category, they've been highly debated. Some of them might surprise you, but I think it's going to lead to a lot of good conversation. So let's go ahead.
Let's start with a funny one.
Okay, a funny one.
Funny one.
So, Little Kim. Real or not in the face.
Where's the question?
Say it together?
Hell no. Out of here.
As a female MC myself, I have to say, Little Kim, you are one of my idols, but not when it comes to the face. You should have stayed as hardcore Kim. The hood loved you. We loved your natural face. You just took it too far, boo-boo.
Yeah, she went overboard and she couldn't pull it back.
Yeah.
She tried to pull it back. She couldn't pull it back.
Bruce Jenner on us.
We should love you though.
She should have stopped at, I think it was her third CD.
Right.
around Thursday when she started.
I think that was Labella Mafia.
Yeah, she started wearing black hair again. That's when she should have stopped.
Yeah, she looked okay at that point.
That was right. Yeah, stop right there. Yeah. But we love you, Kim. Congratulations.
We love you, Kim. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about someone a little bit more controversial. She is known as one of the most beautiful women in the industry.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
I take it back, did I?
Yeah.
Now, what y'all think though?
No, Halle has a fake nose. I saw that old nose. That boomerang nose, honey. That boomerang nose. That's not that Catwoman nose. That's not that James Bond nose, honey. That's strictly money and strictly business.
Or Revlon nose. I think it's one more change. The Revlon nose.
The Revlon nose. Yeah. That's not that
new
nose.
That new Revlon nose.
New Revlon nose.
And this is hard to say because Halle is a beautiful woman.
Right, yeah.
She epitomizes beauty.
I agree.
She ages gracefully, but I mean, we're talking about is it real or not?
Right.
And she's had work on that face. I'm sorry.
So not. Okay.
Yeah.
What's next, show?
Next up, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's talk about one of our Caucasian sisters.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about Cindy Crawford. I mean, she's been in the game for years. I mean, now you can see her on the infomercials talking about the skin cream and how to be youthful. So I'm just putting it out there. Is it real or not? The face on Cindy Crawford.
Wow. That's hard because I also watched the infomercials.
Right.
And I've learned about the fruit from France. The fruit from France. And I really know about the fruit from France.
Why is it always on when you come from the club?
Right.
Right before church. So I think she's really using the fruit with the doctor in France. So I'm gonna say they did a side by side of her and it's really amazing. And I think that she probably would not allow them to do an older picture if she really had work done. So I'm gonna give her a yes.
I'm in between. I think she had the work done and then started the fruit. I really do.
So you think she had a little two-tone there?
Yeah, little stuff done and then she started.
Fruit.
Okay.
So I'm safe.
What you say, Sean?
All right, I think it's real.
Okay.
I'm sorry. She's respected heavily in the game.
Right.
I think that is real.
Okay.
All right, so let's just do one more in the face, real or not. How about we talk about Kerry Washington? She is hot right now. Scandal is really picking up. It's popping.
Yes.
You know, all my gladiators out there, you know I be tuned in.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Olivia Pope.
Talk about Olivia.
So let's talk about it. Real or not, Jay? Kerry Washington.
Kerry.
Be honest.
I will give Kerry, oh my goodness. I'm going to give her a real. It's hard. I think she's contouring. I think she's contouring with the makeup. And she's playing with that. So I'll give her a real.
I think she had 2 little snips on each side of her nose. So I'll give her not completely, but not much. She hasn't done much.
Okay.
Wow, Tris took it there with the specifics.
Yeah. Sure.
I honestly think it's real. She's a beautiful woman, but she doesn't strike me as like stunning so much that I would pick it apart. So, I think she's a natural beauty. I'm going to go with real.
All right, so let's just round it up real quick. Lil' Kim for fun. We talking about the faces. We easily said that was no. I can't believe y'all said Halle Berry was a no. Y'all said Cindy Crawford was a yes, and Kerry Washington was a real as well. All right, so let's what y'all want to talk about now?
Well, let's as much as we would love to just sit here and talk y'all heads off all night, we're going to have to start to wrap it up.
Let me just say what I feel about plastic surgery. I feel plastic surgery, body alterations, it is okay to be imperfect. If you want to be natural, that's good. But if you are unhappy with yourself, get it done. And save your money up, get it done. Look, if you want to do it, if you want to go overboard. You gotta live with yourself, but just be happy with what you want to do. So I'm all for body alteration.
All my listeners out there, I would advise you to enroll in the Shelby Raw School of Thought that you can enhance your own self without the alterations. Buy the jeans that make your butt look good. Get the bra that makes your boobs sit up. learn about makeup. You can do your own contouring. I mean, there are different ways for you to enhance what you have already been blessed with. To each his own. If you want to alterate anything, that's cool, but I say you're blessed with what you have and work with that.
All right.
I would also have to agree that it's not necessary to me. I mean, like Talal said, if that would make you happy, then go ahead and do that. But I mean, check your priorities. Is that really important? Do you really want to put that kind of money and that kind of risk? Because it is a major surgery, and I'm not really for plastic surgery. I've never had a surgery, and if I do have to get on the table for something, I wouldn't want it to be something frivolous as altering my body so I can look to fit with the standards say that I should look like.
Right.
Exactly. So I'm going to say I'm opposed to it.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm opposed, personally, but I'm feeling like if someone wants to do it to help their esteem or or something like that, fine. Just be careful for the health risk in it. Don't go overboard where it's unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Agreed.
Because each his own. Feel free. Hey, do you.
Well, look, y'all, I must say I had a good time today.
Yeah.
Yes, I really enjoyed the conversation.
Wonderful show.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you all. Yes, thank you all for tuning in to the Cool Energy Show on Street Legal Radio. Keep it tuned in till you heard them at 7 o'clock Sunday
next
nights.
up.
Yes, what's up? Eric Consuelo, what's up, y'all?
Radio.
And check us back 5 o'clock on Sundays. Cool Energy Show, Street Legal Radio. Jay Honey.
Shelby Raw.
Wow.
Mistress Beast in the building.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.